Hello and good morning to everyone. Okay, we are right now. Today it's Thursday, so Thursday we'll be talking about yen and gold. So while we have people streaming, I already launched a poll, and I've seen that there are quite a number of first timers here. So very welcome to you guys. Let me tell you more about what we do. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency each day, right? So Monday, Aussie, New Zealand; Tuesday, Euro; Wednesday is the pound; Thursday, which is today, is yen and gold; Friday, we'll talk about Canadian dollar and some cryptocurrencies, right? So as Jean will be speaking about the excuse me, Jean will be talking about yen and gold today. He'll be taking us through different time frame. This webinar is going to be very beneficial to long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlighting potential targets and risk. However, a disclaimer: any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Now, quick introduction to Jin. Jin is a founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. Jin runs LCMS Traders, where he coaches traders how to trade Forex and be consistent and profitable. And of course, Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account services, where Jin trades an AUM of more than 12 million USD on a daily basis. Now, Jin has been invited to speak on many stages globally to give his views on the Forex market. Now, let me run a second poll. Let me know, how do you get to this webinar? Okay, so let me run this new poll here. How do you get here? It's going to be very important. Let us know. Okay, while you are doing this poll, let me take this opportunity to share with you more about LCMS Traders Club. Okay, now the LCMS Traders Club is a private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, coach to you to be a better and more profitable trader. This is the place to be, regardless of whether you're new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. If you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is that when you are told when to get your trade, you do not know where to exit. Now, in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit with specific reasons. So that really, in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, you will learn how to trade better. Now, for example, here yesterday, we give a sell trade idea of a signal of a Euro Aussie 1.5591 with a stop loss and 3 possible take profit targets. We can see here in the command page, we have the analysis done out on why we take a trade. And when we hit TP1, we inform you, and TP2, we look at the market and we suggest you to secure your profits. We should close it at that point because that's where optimal location to secure your profits. And then, of course, when we hit TP3, we'll also signal here as well. Now, if you want to learn new strategies or require some coaching, we also have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesdays evening. On Monday, we run trade ideas, teach you new strategies, and update you on recent market economic developments. Now, this is also on Monday is the opportunity to pick Gene's brain on pretty much any trading related questions that you might have, and he will coach you to be a much better trader. Now, on Wednesday, which is yesterday, we will run a live trading sessions together, so you can trade together with Gene. And with trading agent, you can see how we analyze the market and what possible time do we enter, and when do we exit as well. Now, lastly, we have a wide range of analysis, for the club members, where we have weekly currency correlation table. We have the daily watch list. Here, currency watch list, where we look at the currency pair in the morning, what possible actions to buy or sell, and what possible entry level and potential profit targets, right? So not only then you get that, you definitely need to join here to get all the best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. Now, how do you join this group? It is a paid subscription of $199 a year. Just go to lcms.com .sg Traders Club here, and the link will be pasted on the chat group right now. And you scroll all the way down, you will see the button here as a USD 199 a year. What really is less than $1 a day. Now, if you are facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any risk on your trades, you definitely need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit or even get some coaching to improve your confidence and strategy immediately. Now, trading can be lonely, but with a close-knit community here in LCMS Traders Club, ready to share, trading can be enjoyable and definitely profitable. Now, if you're ever not already in the club, you make sure you click on the link here right now to join the club. Now, with this, I would like to hand over now to Jin, right? Jin to tell us more about the pairs today. Yen and gold. Jin.
All right. I just had to check to make sure my mic is on. So it is on. We can continue on now. What are we doing? Yen and gold. Okay. Just having so much fun on the chat. So, okay. Stop talking to me. Stop talking about training. Stop talking about 145 kg deadlift. Let's get into it right now. Looking at the news, this is what you all should do. So have your Isang today, 7th day of Chinese New Year. But before that, go to Forex Trading Asia, click on that, forextradingasia.com. Those of you who are new to us and what we do here, there's a couple of you here, make sure you head on to forextradingasia.com. Go log in, register your account. Every time you read and you interact or rate an article, you get points. And with those points, you can claim for your Amazon gift card. So not only do you get good information, you get the economic calendar here to plan your day on how to trade. You get my analysis of what I look at on those currency pairs. You get points and get more money out of this whole setup. So make sure you register for that. Looking at the news, scrolling through, yesterday was Wednesday. We had a lot of news come around. You can see why we've had a bit of a stronger US dollar recently because retail sales number, PPI came out 1.2. Retail sales number was 5.9%. Expected 1%. So big jump on the US core retail sales number. Retail sales on a month to month went from minus 1% to 5.3%. Think about that. That's a big jump. So because of that, we saw the US dollar strengthen over this short period of time. I think it might be a short to medium period. However, do bear in mind that the longer term trend is still towards US dollar weakness. I think this might be that short retrace before we see a resumption in US dollar weakness trend. And then today, Thursday, we had FOMC meeting minutes. No big surprises there. We've had the Aussie employment change numbers come out, not as great as expected, right? I spoke about the Aussie employment numbers on Monday, right? So it didn't come out as great as expected. However, unemployment rate went from 6.6, expected 6.5, came out at 6.4%. So because of that, you saw a little bit more volatility in the Aussie dollar this morning. We did see the Aussie dollar bounce off the 7730 support level. Looks like it might trend a little bit higher, but we're not talking about the Aussie dollar today. Coming back to the yen and gold pairs, what else could move yen and gold prices today? US building permits was 1.7, expected 1.67, probably going to be about that kind of number. So no big surprises there. Jobless claims, again, not much of a change. Then on Friday, we have pound numbers, which we spoke about yesterday, euro numbers, we spoke about on Tuesday. Manufacturing PMIs, PMI numbers coming around. Looks like it's all going to be quite similar. Manufacturing PMI for Eurozone, 54.8 to 54.3, not a big change. Services PMI, 45.4 to 45.9 for the Euro, again, not too big a change. And then US PMI numbers, 59.2, expected 58.9. 5, looks like it might drop a little bit, but the way the retail sales number has been climbing, that could be a little bit of an upset there, but we're still in that expansionary phase for the US PMI data. So with all that put together, what this actually means in terms of how we look at it on the charts, this is the Aussie US. Looking at it on the US yen H4 time frame, all right? US yen H4 time frame. Those of you who attended the live trading session, I know you guys were looking to buy it up. It came back down to below that 106 resistance level. At this point right now, it looks like it's going to set up quite nicely for that possible trade upwards again. But what you need here is a lot more patience. All right, why I say that is what you're looking to do is only for it to go up, break above 106, for that possible move towards 107. Right now, we're trading it pretty much from that 100 pip move upwards, breaking a resistance level towards the next resistance. So let me zoom that in a little bit so it's easier to see. All right, so if it goes up above 10620, right, above 10620, you're looking for that buying opportunity, 30 pip stop loss for a good 90 pip take profit, right? You don't have to trade it right at the line. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to go to 106.01 and then buy all the way towards 107.32. You can actually have a little bit of margin, 10620, 30 pips stop loss. You don't have to go all the way to the 100 pips. You can go even up to 90 pips there. 1:3 is going to be a fantastic trade idea there. That's for the US yen. I'll draw that line there so it makes it a bit easier to see for that move upwards. Relatively straightforward. Now, what if we see the US yen drop? What if it hits 106 and gets rejected and turns back down? Okay, this is going to be for the more risk appetite, the ones with bigger risk appetites, to trade counter trend, to trade it back down. Can you sell it down? Can you sell the US yen down? Yes, very likely, but this is going to be a bit higher risk. You're only looking to sell it down below, if it does turn down and close below 105.80. If it closed below 105.80, again, 30 pip stop loss, 75 pip take profit towards 105. At this point right now, I think what is more likely going to happen is you'll sit at this point, sit across for a while, turn back up, break 106, and then hit higher. So still that dual directional, following the trend upwards is going to be more straightforward. To trade it counter trend will look attractive, but it's going to be a little bit more risky. Okay, so make sure you balance between your portfolio of which trades you're going to enter in terms of the safe ones and which trades you're going to get into in terms of the higher risk ones. That's the US yen. With the euro yen, is so straightforward. Before I talk about the euro yen, look at the euro dollar. It's been going straight down. When we spoke about it on Tuesday, I said that if it breaks below 121.45, you can look to sell it down towards 120.53. It's done exactly that. Went straight line down now at that 120.53 level. I think it might sit across. Before heading lower. Maybe towards 119.63. So with that in mind, with the possibility that the euro dollar will sit across and head lower, we're possibly going to look at the euro yen. Looks like it might break that 127.29 and possibly go down. It's already dropped over this week. It's almost dropped 100 pips already. Okay, it's dropped 100 pips already. If it does break below 127.29, then we could see that move down towards 126. Again, at this point, you could even go a little bit safer and say, 127, below 127, you got a 30 pip stop loss for that 100 pip take profit again. Okay. But those of you who went through my 4-day course, you know that when we approach that support level, it's safer to assume that the support level is going to hold rather than to try and predict that it's going to break. So what this means is, again, for the euro yen, you can prepare on that dual directional trade. Dual directional, it depends on what happens at this 127.29 level. If it breaks below this point, look to sell. Straightforward. It's already dropped 100 pips. Can it go another 100? Quite possibly. If it fails to break this point and bounces back up, you can see that for the past 1, 2, 3 candles, 12 hours, it's testing this support. Looks like it's struggling. If it fails to break and it bounces back up, right? This is a trade that you'll be looking at above 127.55, above 127.55, 30 pip stop loss for that 90 pip take profit again. I love the yen pairs. I love trading at yen pairs because whenever it comes to that support level or resistance levels, you have that dual directional trade ideas that, gives you that maximum opportunity. You can sit there, you can have your buy orders, you can have your sell orders ready to take advantage of however price moves, rather than, for example, the euro dollar where you're only looking to sell it down, or the Aussie dollar where, it's supposed to go up and then it came back down and it's sitting right in the middle of all that area. So I'm quite attracted to the US yen possibly breaking or bouncing off this 106 level. I like the euro yen reacting to that 127.29 level. The pound yen as well is on that 146.64 level as well. At this point, though, the pound yen is going to be a little bit more tricky. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more tricky. I think that it might look like it's going to break lower, but before you do anything, it looks like it's going to go back up again. So the pound yen, just in the overall scheme of things, I would avoid selling the pound yen down. I would rather sit there, wait for buying opportunities to trade the pound yen higher. And what's a buying opportunity? It would be if it breaks back up above 146.64. So you could be looking at that 140, let's say 147. You have a very big 90 pip stop loss for that next level up towards 149. So you have a 90 pip stop loss for a good 250 pip. I don't think it will get there in a hurry. I don't think it'll be a straight line upwards, but look for that retrace, look for that buying opportunities. I wouldn't be too comfortable selling the pound yen down just because of how it's been moving on almost that straight line upwards. You agree with me so far? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Do you agree with my trade ideas on the US yen, the euro yen, and the pound yen? How did you like it so far? All right, good stuff. We've got 50 of you in here. I'm looking for 50 answers. Great. We got a bit less than 50. Good. I'm super happy to be same as your analysis. It's either that we're copying ideas, so it's sharing that whole around the same wavelength. That is fantastic. Golden. That's what I like. Golden. All right, so golden. So now let's look at gold. Gold has moved down towards 1773. It's trended lower towards that 1773 support level. The last time it was at this point, it bounced strongly up towards that 1845 level. Okay, those of you, I don't trade gold at all. So those of you who do trade gold, this is something that you might be looking at. Stop loss below that support level of 1773 to trade it up towards 1845. Okay, possible move upwards there. I think that if my positions on gold would be longer term. So if you're looking to trade that up, you can look to trade that up, or I would even better suggest is look for buying opportunities. This is where you can start stacking your buying opportunity, your buying trades upwards from 1773 towards 1845. I think it might struggle to hit 1954, but every time it breaks that next resistance level, then you can look at possible further move upwards. So trade towards that resistance levels. You can either close out that trade and then enter a new one, or go smaller, start building up your positions, looking for buying opportunities on gold. So let me see. Okay, good. So with that said, that was very quickly, well, not actually very quickly, that was very comprehensively the US yen, the euro yen, the pound yen. US yen has both directional trade ideas, buying or selling. Euro yen has both that upward move and downward move possibility. Pound yen, I'm looking for a retrace before um, looking for that buying opportunity. And gold, I'm looking at building that buying opportunity move upwards. So with that said, I will pass it back to Daniel.
Okay, thanks, Gene. Good idea on the good summary on the trading ideas. So I just launched a poll. Let us know what you thought about this session. Oh, by the way, for those who are new here, a recording of this video will be uploaded in the LCMS Traders YouTube channel. So thank you for joining these sessions today. So tomorrow is a Friday, so we'll be talking about the Canadian dollar and cryptocurrencies. So looking forward to see you then. Bye.